8 warriors, 7 from Season 1 and 1 from Season 2, which we'll reveal after the second season premieres after April 20th. 3 character classes. There are the gorillas, the berserkers, and the champions. The champions are essentially well armored and have a shield usually and have a good mix of offensive and defensive moves. The berserkers are primarily offensive minded and rely on rapid attacks. And the gorillas are more evasive and usually are unarmored and require attack and retreat type tactics. So depending on what kind of character you like, you'll have to adapt your character according to the play style that benefits success. There are 3 weapon types that you have. You have a mid-range, you have a melee weapon, and a ranged weapon. As you play the single-player campaign mode and the challenge modes, you'll be able to unlock alternates for all of those weapons, as well as alternate armor types and costumes for your characters. And we do have hooks for DLC, so we will be able to release new characters, new weapons and armor sets from Season 2. And, if the fans cry foul that Season 1 characters didn't make it, they'll have another shot to get in. The fighting is very frenetic. Most fights last between 15 and 30 seconds, only because we want to be as real as possible. So there is a chance, it's infrequent, but you could kill somebody with 1 shot. For example, if you take a spear to the head, you will die, just like in real life. If you get your arm chopped off, you will bleed to death. You will get a few seconds to a last revenge blow, maybe, but you will die eventually. If you lose your legs, you can't walk and you'll be dead too. The damage is area specific, so I could target a specific part of your body and damage that and eventually chop it off. Each character has a unique finishing move specific to the personality of the warrior itself. They're very bloody and very brutal. We made sure that they're pretty easy to pull off. All that requires good timing and a little bit of skill. And we hope that the fans will appreciate the things that we couldn't do on the TV show that we can do in the game. Online multiplayer is a huge component to this game. There are ranked and unranked matches. The ranked matches worked in a asynchronous tournament format, wherein if you enter a ranked match, you'll get pitted up against another player waiting to play. If you win that, you get taken to a semifinal round. If you win that, you get taken to a final round. If you win the final round, you get a lot of ranking points, as opposed to just winning one of the previous matches. It's asynchronous in that you can be in a semifinal or final round, you can leave and you can come back at any point in time and be matched up with somebody else waiting to get into a semifinal or final round. Therefore, it makes it easy to just pick up and play and keep your tournament going and your ranking alive anytime you want. This game is very realistic. We tried to make it as accurate as possible as a real-life battle would be. And we took all the weapons data that we collected during the shows. We recreated the weapons with as much accuracy as possible. We ran everything back and forth with the show to double-check, make sure that any weapon that we use was historically available to that character and that all the data that was collected at the show was integrated into the weapon recreation. As far as the warriors themselves, we took the actors from the show and had them mocap the action for the fighters themselves. So everything you see was performed by a real person, and every weapon you used was a real weapon at some point that was used by the warriors, as well as the armor. We are currently targeting Xbox Live Arcade. It'll be a download title, not retail. And we're exploring other platforms as well. We don't have a specific target in mind. It's still 2010, and we feel it's good, and we think the fans will like it. We'll release it.